netizens claim to have discovered the truth behind the common birthmarks among female idols.
She and I just spent a bunch of time before hitting record on this researching carboxy shots, or carboxy treatment, which is injecting carbon dioxide just underneath the skin in certain areas that you want to heal more quickly for a number of things like dark circles under the eyes, or I read some reviews recently on women being able to get rid of birthmarks very effectively using carboxy treatment.
Birthmarks?
Yeah, there was one just from a month ago. This lady's had 6 treatments and her birthmarks are almost gone.
I didn't read about birthmarks. I read about stretch marks and I read about varicose veins, but not birthmarks. That's
actually
interesting.
That's what I meant.
Oh. Well,
Isn't
those are totally different because
marks that
birthmarks...
come from giving birth?
No.
Stretch marks.
Stretch marks.
Birthmarks
are like moles, sweetheart. Or skin discoloration.
She got rid of her stretch marks. It's not FDA approved though, so it is in that gray area where it seems to be a treatment that works well, but that most doctors don't use it because it's not supported by a governing body that allows procedures to happen or new medicines to be introduced to the market.
Well, that's here in the US, but in South Korea, it's becoming popular, obviously, for K-pop legs, because you can see the common marks where they've probably had these injections. Something I read about somebody who had the injections done to their legs said that it took like an inch of fat, like it made their legs an inch smaller around, which kind of boggles my mind.
I read something where the lady injected it into one leg and didn't do the other so she could see the difference, and she said her leg that she injected it into was 1 inch smaller. That's so freaking crazy.
I'm sure she went and did it to the other leg so she didn't have mismatched legs afterwards.
Something else that I read was someone who represents one of the girl groups saying that, oh, our girls have thin legs and they don't need to have any plastic surgery to achieve them. And they're using carboxy treatment, which is not plastic surgery. But they're not saying that that's what they're doing. They're just saying they have naturally thin legs. So is this a natural procedure?
Well, it's not exactly natural, but it is very non-invasive. It isn't a full-on plastic surgery treatment. They're just sticking a needle under the skin that they attach to basically a CO2 machine. They inject the carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide then activates the red blood cells to quickly repair the area, and it dissolves the fat with very little negative after effects.
Did you see any videos of procedures happening with the carboxy?
No, because I don't like watching medical procedures.
I was watching someone inject it to someone else around the eye area, a couple of little pokes underneath and then one above. And the one that went above, they just squirted a little, but the whole eye puffed up around there, like the carbon dioxide going in. And I thought, oh man, is that really going to help? Because it looks like it's making it worse, but I guess after the swelling goes down, it does help. Like, I'm not sure why you're injecting it above the eye. I understand below.
Some people want the tightening up above the eye. That's why they do eye lifts.
I guess one of the side effects would be the mark that you're seeing that the netizens are identifying in the K-pop girl group's legs. Photos of their legs, there's a mark in different areas. These girls are really thin in general already, though. I'm not trying to decide whether they need it or not, but it doesn't really seem to me like they need it. But I guess that's just how much pressure they're under.
Yeah, that's the one thing that stuck out to me the most, is if you're a girl in K-pop land, and it's nothing new to get treatments on your legs and medical shots and other types of treatments. I found an article from back in 2010 where they were getting different shots and different treatments done to their legs to help try to make them thinner. When your legs are on display to so many people and it's the source of your income, you're going to do whatever you need to do to make sure that you have the ideal legs for your job.
What do you guys know about carboxy treatment? Comments.
What are your thoughts on carboxy treatments? Is this something that turns you off of K-pop girl legs or something that you support?
And would you have carboxy treatment done? Let us know. And click the like button. And thank you so much for supporting us. And don't forget to subscribe for more Hallyu Back news. That's it. We're out of here. Hasta luego.
Bye.